Good morning. It is September 18th, 2024. It is Feast of Trumpets. And how do we know that? I will put a link in the description box to explain what calendar we're on to verify this information. We are going according to the calendar that this link will explain everything that you need to know. Okay, with that said, what does that mean? Well, there's different descriptions of when the Feast of Trumpets is celebrated. Are we going according to the typical celebration, or are we going according to the biblical uh, Feast of Trumpets? According to First Corinthians is the one we're going by. Okay, so with that said, this is the beginning of Feast of Trumpets. And in this link that I'm going to be posting, we are now about to see the soon return of the Lord coming in this future. Let's just put it this way. What I have been gathering information of the soon return of Jesus Christ's return in this chronological order that we've been watching of signs and wonders. Now, I have been in heavy prayer, mourning and grieving for the unborn personally. Now, it is promised that the government will be on the shoulders of the Lord. It will be reconciled with the Lord. If you haven't grieved for the mourning of the unborn, I really have personally grieved that the Lord will deal with this once and for all. That's my hope and promise, that we have a guarantee with Jesus Christ that this once and for all will be dealt with. Just like in a previous post that I had said in this post that I had posted that it'll say, it says in the Bible, that is, that go into your rooms till the indignation shall pass, because the Lord will deal with those who shed blood. And I believe that is the abortion issue in itself. And when that day comes, it's going to come quite quickly, because everything that is going to happen is going to happen at rapid speed. The days that are before us are going to happen quite quickly. I do not believe, and I personally don't believe, with the assassination attempts on Trump, that we are going to be here for an election. I personally don't see it. I don't see it. I can't see past October 9th. That's my personal opinion. I am just saying this from what I've been studying. I have been talking about this in videos. I don't see how these events that are taking place in the night sky on October 9th can be debunked. I can't see it. You can go to the website yourself. You can make a biblical argument. But according to what we've been seeing, the Feast of Trumpets begins today. So what that looks like in real time to other people, everybody goes by different calendars, okay? So that I have to make sure we clarify this. Same with this manger scene. It is true that Jesus was born on a different date than celebrated on December 25th. So I celebrated on September 30th. So I already gave out my Christmas gifts. I mean, that's how I handle it. I mean, it's just the way I conduct my time in celebrating the birth of the Lord. The calendar is the question. A lot of people go by the KJV Bible. They go by different Bibles, the Catholic Bible, different dispensations. I've just come to understand over studying and research that the calendar is off. Now, you might agree, you might disagree. I don't know where you stand on this. I don't know how far you studied, but I have come to the conclusion that there will be a question in how Mary and Joseph got to the stable and manger in the winter storm, if that would be possible, if the weather was cold and snowy or rainy that much, and how the shepherds would herd their sheep in cold weather. It would not be possible if it was December 25th. In fact, there's probably more to it than that, but me being in the position that I am in to explain this, I came to the conclusion that a lot of people said it was September 11th. I came to the realization that it was September 30th, and I said, okay, I'm just going to say this. I'm going to celebrate it on September 30th to be on the safe side. So you could draw your own conclusions. This is just my personal view of it. Now back to the Feast of Trumpets. Sorry, I need water again. Okay. Now we know from the way it's presented yesterday, last night, that is, there was a full moon. There was also a blood moon over Israel. That's significant because that's always been an omen over Israel. So what that is to Israel and what that blood moon represents is war. It's always been known to people in Israel as an omen. So what we saw was a partial eclipse. And if you got a chance to see it last night, you saw what it was, and then it turned into a full supermoon. So we are seeing signs in the heavens. We will continue to see signs in the heavens. When that day comes, when Jesus arrives, could the star Jacob be that very sign of the soon return of Jesus Christ? That has been something that has been revealed in this link. If you watch more of Daniel the Shofar guy, he will explain more information on that. Now, I'm going to end this link here. If you want to subscribe to his channel, it's the Shofar, I think he goes to Shofar Guy on YouTube. That way you can get your information. You can gather your own information. Listen, I'm just saying this is based on education, research, and study. You are entitled to make your own opinion on how you decide where to go with this. It is up to you. October 9th is a very significant day in the stars in the heavens. It's all laid out in his map. He has a beautiful map of the constellations that are aligned on October 9th that shows not only the four horsemen of the apocalypse, but also where Jupiter is, where Mars is, and exactly where Venus and this Revelation 12 sign is. They are all aligned. What looks like the soon return of the Lord, including the door opening of what we know is in Revelation 4:1. There's a door open in heaven. This is so significant that October 9th be the possibility of the soon return of Jesus Christ. So watch the video that he has in his link at www.october9th.com. Check it out. You will be so impressed with his study. He did a lot of research. We've come to this point, we've come to this Revelation. It's called Revelation in the Stars. Now, for the Feast of Trumpets, we shall wait and see what happens from here. Again, it's a watch and see kind of thing right now. Other than that, have a beautiful afternoon, morning, wherever you're at. Thanks to all of you who subscribe. I appreciate your support. Thank you again. God bless.